Good morning. What's going on, KEEL investors? Wanted to come on here on this Saturday and just give y'all a KEEL update. Yesterday, KEEL, it closed at about 566. It was up on the day pretty substantially. At one point, it was up over, I think, 9%. And then you just know how KEEL trades, man. It goes up, it goes down. But just wanted to come on here and just, I haven't posted a KEEL video in a couple of days, so just wanted to come on here and update everybody with what I did last week when it comes to KEEL. So I didn't add any. If y'all seen the portfolio update, I still own my 50 shares of KEEL in the 10K Robinhood Challenge portfolio. Nothing's really changed there. If we do see an opportunity for it to dip, anywhere below my cost basis, which is about 531, I do want to add in like 10 share increments until I can get to 100 shares in that account. I did end up adding to my private portfolio. I picked up another 100 shares of KEEL at about, I think it was 525. It was one of the days when it dipped down to 525, and I picked up 100 more shares there. So I'm up to quite a few hundred shares in my private portfolio. After I seen the interview with the CEO, Ben Gagnon. Sorry, I've been pronouncing that wrong. Somebody corrected me in the comments. It's Gagnon, Ben Gagnon. So, not Gagnon. So, thank you for correcting me. I don't like pronouncing people's names wrong. But anyway, after I seen that interview on McNally Money on power analysis, and he said he was more confident now than he was in May in their last interview. And after that interview, I decided to pull the trigger and pick up another 100 shares. And I'm hoping, so my plan with KEEL, this is kind of what I kind of want to do in my private portfolio at least. And once our position gets big enough in the Robinhood portfolio, hopefully when KEEL, if it does start picking up trading volume and it does, get re-rated, writing cover calls on KEEL, for a little bit of extra passive income. And when that time comes, I will make some videos on how to write covered calls on a position. I'm sure you guys already know, but for the new people that don't, I will start making some videos on how to write covered calls, how to sell cash secured puts, even call debit spreads. I've been messing around with a few call debit spreads in my private portfolio on not KEEL, but on SoFi. One of the ones that I picked up was for, I think it was June 16th, 2028. Buying the 35 and selling the 40, and that's a potential 800% return for, I think it was like a $1.09 per contract. So anyway, I'll get into more of those videos later on down the road. Let me know if y'all are interested in me making some option strategy videos. I'll be glad to do that. I'm newer at it. I haven't been doing it for years, but I'm newer at it. I've been trading options for about 6 months now, so I kind of know my way around it. I've took my time and kind of understand them, so I could definitely start making some videos on that as well. But going back to what I was saying with my KEEL position, I'm going to start writing cover calls on KEEL once the hopefully if the premiums ever do become more attractive, which if KEEL does catch traction, they should the premium should follow, right? That's another one like CoreWeave. At first the premiums wasn't as good, but now the premiums are pretty nice on CoreWeave. At least they were. So that's another position I've been writing cover calls on. So anyway, that's my plan. That was my plan with KEEL last week. I picked up another 100 shares. We're going to continue to DCA as the market allows. I don't really want to pick up my average price, but I will if the momentum gets real and if the information that comes out, some more bullish information comes out, then I'll average up if I need to. But anyway, that's my update for KEEL. Let me know if y'all picked up any shares last week, and let me know y'all's thoughts on the Ben Gagnon interview that he went on last week. Let me know what y'all's thoughts is on that. But anyway, hope y'all had a good week. Y'all have a safe weekend. Hopefully the markets turn around and stay turned around this coming week. We had the big SpaceX IPO yesterday, which it was a pretty good success in my opinion. I did get one share. I still have my one share. It was up about 30%. So, but pretty successful IPO. It's up to like a $2.1 trillion market cap, which is absolutely insane. But for the future, I really do think SpaceX, if you have to hold a stock for 5 to 10 plus years, SpaceX would be one of my bets, man, because the way Elon is, he's a visionary, right? He built this company 20 some years ago, and look where it's at now. He gave it a 10% chance of succeeding, and it succeeded so far, right? So far. Yes, is it being propped up by other, revenue right now? Yeah. But if they get breakthroughs on some of the stuff that they're doing, it could be absolutely incredibly massive. So anyway, that wraps it up, guys. Just a quick morning update for the weekend. Y'all have a safe weekend, and we will see y'all on the next one.